In September of 2024, Hurricane Helene slammed into the Big Bend area of Florida with winds of 140 miles an hour. As the storm proceeded north through Georgia, the Carolinas, and Kentucky, it claimed the lives of 252 people and cost $80 billion in damages. Days before the storm hit, Congress had a chance to attach a supplemental disaster relief bill to a government funding measure that would have allowed FEMA to quickly respond to the hurricane. Instead of remaining in Washington, D.C. to make sure FEMA got those funds, Florida Senator Rick Scott skipped the vote and left town, partly because of the approaching hurricane. Meanwhile, Scott voted against a bill that would bar members of Congress and the president from trading in stocks while serving in office. "How many of you don't want to make money?" Scott asked while speaking against the measure. The bill eventually passed, but it isn't known if it'll be taken up later by the Senate. By now, it should be obvious even to the maggots that Senator Rick Scott doesn't give a damn about Floridians. What Rick Scott cares about is money. In 2018, when Rick Scott joined the Senate, his net worth was estimated to be $259 million. In 2025, his net worth has increased to $553 million. That is a 113% increase. Not bad for a guy who makes $174,000 a year. Senator Scott seems to be confused about his purpose in being in Washington. He's not there to make money. He's there to be a servant of the people. And if being a servant of the people gets in the way of his making money, then he needs to step aside so that somebody with the interests of the constituency can take his place. This obsession with money is a disease that infects the entire Republican Party, all the way to the top. The only cure for this disease is quarantine. I don't understand why people aren't mad about this. I don't understand why people aren't furious about this. By the way, Rick Scott is up for re-election next year. For the love of God, Floridians, do the right thing.